Live, 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 live. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the May 16th installment of Nnscra Hot Stove Talk Show here in the off season of the Coors Light Truck Series, Pizza Deck Series, and Hershey's Cup Series. It is T minus 3 days until we find out if James Richardson is going to claim his charter. We're also today going to be doing a little bit of schedule building. And don't forget, tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, NSRA Indy 500 signups going to be taking place. There are 40 cars in the field. 4 cars right now I know are already taken, and 3 cars are reserved. They're reserved for the drivers that finish first through third in the Indy Lights race, which actually, before I just started up this live stream, I just got finished recording. Not with commentary, because we're going to probably have co-commentary, so I recorded it without commentary. I'm currently in the process of not rendering, but compressing the video files to be able to edit them. Hopefully going to get the video rendered today. Maybe, possibly, hoping, fingers crossed, it will be uploaded by tomorrow. Tonight's Wednesday night. I run an online series, and usually afterwards we have a gaming session that can go anywhere from 1:30 in the morning to 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough time within what will be probably like 5-6 hours for it to be completely uploaded or not. Although I do know that the place that I work at has good upload speed, so maybe I'll upload it down there, or upload it partially here, and then I'll go down and finish uploading it down there. But I'll hope it to be able to do the commentary over it tomorrow. If it's like really busy at work, we may have to wait till Friday. We'll have to wait and see on that. I've also been looking into how I'm going to have it for commentary, how we're going to do it. I can't, as I told you guys yesterday, run TeamSpeak on this computer, so I'm probably going to have it either use Skype, or I'm thinking about testing Discord, as seeing if Discord works for co-commentary. But regardless, we may won't be able to sign up for the 500, Shane. It's just very simple. You just wait till 7 o'clock, and then you sign up, and then you go back and you practice Watkins Glen. I was asked yesterday, actually, I think it was by Kev. He says, why aren't you testing for icebreakers? And I said, why would I go in and test when I know I'm going to probably finish dead last? What's the point of testing for dead last? Anyway, because I hate Watkins Glen. I've been in a lot of tracks racing online that I hate lately. I don't like Watkins Glen. I don't like Martinsville, and I've had to take part in 2 Martinsville races in the last week. Ugh. Anyway, so hello to everyone that said hello to me in the chat there. Joshua and Diego as well. Okay, so we do have a little bit of hot stove news. Not much, but a little bit. Yeah, we'll race for the next to last spot, Shane. All right, so basically the only news that I've got right at the moment that's taken place in the last 24 hours or so is, first off, Kev Shear Racing Tech will not be running the number 38 next season after Scott Roush moved up. It's looking like they will be running the 45 car, but no word on the driver yet. So right now, it looks like Kev Shear Racing Tech for Pizza Deck Series will be a 4-car team with Ryan George in the 4, Nick Gunther in the 55, Angel Navarro in the 07, and a driver to be named later in the number 45 car. So that is one thing that's taking place. Also, Smart Motorsports will be a 4-car team. They will be a 4-car Ford team. So they will be a team like Sprigley Motorsports, who has 4 Fords. Smart Motorsports already had the announcement of the 19 of Diego Yepes and the 09 of Sky Commons. They have now added 2 more cars to their fleet, the number 69 Ford and the number 39 Ford. Drivers to be determined. Obviously, over in the Hershey's Cup Series, not a whole lot going on there, with the exception of a secondary sponsorship being named for rookie driver Holly Davis, the number 3 out of Michael Motorsports, driving a number 3 Oreo Ritz Chevrolet Camaro, a throwback to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2002 car. A picture of that has actually been released over on Discord. Joseph Srigley has announced he's coming back in the number 21. There's a paint scheme that's been done for that. Uh, Basically everything as far as Hershey's Cup, just waiting to see if Richardson does claim his charter. If he doesn't claim it by the end of Friday, then it will go to Chris Dollerton, the 83, to get into Hershey's Cup for CJ Racing. Over in the Coors Light Truck Series, don't think there's any announcements over there, with the exception of that there is another team that's opening up, and I have to go and find the correct name of that team. Okay, let's see. Okay, sponsor and number to be announced. All right, the only thing I would say, Shane, is probably get the announcement done as soon as possible because there's very limited spots left in Pizza Hut X Series right now. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna count in my head. Right now, there's 41 slots that have been taken. So obviously, with the fact that Heather's got a locked up spot in Pizza Hut X, you might want to get that announcement made ASAP, so that way you get that final spot. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I am aware that she has a charter there, but if she's going to drive in her own car, for DPI, you're probably going to want to get that announcement in quickly. Otherwise, she'll probably have to drive for another team because there are teams out there that are looking for drivers. Wrigley Motorsports has got 4 entries that are looking for driver. Obviously, Kevshire Racing Tech's got 1, and Smart Motorsports has 2. So, all right. Yeah, I mean, you can get the announcement made before it's painted, though. All right, let me look and see. All right, so as my dog's barking, hello, dog. My dog's looking at me like, what? All right, so we've got another team that's putting together a 3-truck operation in Coors Light Truck Series. The team is called American Motorsports. They will field the 32, 34, and 38, and they will be Ford F Series. I am currently writing this down as I say it, so that way I will not forget. I've also actually gone and done some testing at a couple of tracks with the Hershey's Cup Series drivers because I've painted a lot of those race cars, and look pretty good on track. Have to admit, they look pretty doggone good. Okay. So the 28 is going to be sponsored, or I'm sorry, the 32 rather is going to be sponsored by Skull Bandit, the 34 by Boy Scouts of America, and the 38 by Rutgers University. Shut up, Michael. All right. So, that's basically all I've got for hot stove news. So, we're going to spend the possible remainder of this video putting together a schedule. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the opportunity, if you so choose, to come on in, join me here in this stream, and give your opinions on what you think it should be for different races in the schedule. So I'm going to wait. If you guys want to get an ad, just let me know in the video chat here, and I will shoot you guys invite links. Okay, let's see. So I'll wait for people to come in here. I'll just let you guys know the Indy Lights race that I recorded. Uh, I recorded like 3 times, and it was Wreckfests. Finally got a race that really looked good. Okay. There is Mikel.
Wreckfest and Indy Lights, huh?
Yeah, it was, and now it's a good one. It was actually pretty much all you could hope for in an IndyCar race.
Huh. Side by side finish.
Um, not really, but it still was an exciting finish nonetheless.
Schedule time.
Yep,
I had to do the same thing back when I used to run my Xbox League, which we're about to start up again Monday nights.
gotcha. Yeah, now, one thing that I do know is that yes, you can, Josh. Hold on, I will add you. One thing I will say is I have not yet arrived at a decision in terms of the fourth mod. You know, the fourth series is going to run those 10 races that trucks
Arca.
don't.
Arca. I'm telling you, it's Arca. You have to do it.
I think I ran an Arca series once, didn't I?
Yeah, but this is get the updated Arca Gen 6 cars and have them run that way.
Oh, the Gen 6?
Yeah,
It's an interesting thought.
if they have that mod out yet.
I don't know if they have the mod itself. I think I've seen the car set, though.
I haven't been on uh NR. I haven't even clicked NR on my computer for quite a long time. I'm afraid to do it now because it's been so long.
It's,
I'm
it's going to
gonna.
blow up.
I just click on it and my whole computer just shuts down and crashes.
I ended up having a issue with my NR about 2 months ago, where I clicked on the icon to load Air 2003 up, and it crashed. It said could not load it, and I'm like, "What's going on?" I have to literally click the batch file that's about two icons up from the regular icon to load up NR 2003 now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the issue was
All
that
right, I'm gonna test it right now. I'm gonna test it
caused
here.
it, but
Here,
at least it still loads up now, but I have to click an entirely different icon now.
here it goes, Seth. I clicked on it. Let's see what happens. Yes, I would like to. Yes, click yes to run it.
Blue screen, blue screen, blue screen. Just kidding.
If I just suddenly drop out of the call.
I'm eating my breakfast right now, so I just finished this. Anyway,
I'm drinking my breakfast. It's chocolate milk.
yum.
Oh my lord, it started up.
Wow. You know what, Michael?
What?
You should run Watkins Glen tonight.
I can't. I work.
I'm aware.
Had I got off at my usual time, which is 8 o'clock, I might have asked for a car in the server,
Well,
but
you wouldn't have been able to run anyway.
I would have been. I don't get home till 9.
Well, no, but I'm saying with the rules we've got in place with playoff time, you have to have at least made one start to be able to
You
be
should.
eligible to run during the
Hey,
playoffs.
you should send me the admin password on Facebook and stuff, so that way when I do get home tonight, if you're still running, I can come in and I can watch and spectate the last couple laps.
I could do that. I already know what it is. You're don't say it out loud, but this is what it is. And I actually tested it to see if it would actually work, and it did.
All right, hold on. I don't even know.
I'm doing it through Facebook.
All right, I don't even
That's what
know.
the password is. Somehow it worked. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go into my opponent manager. I've got to see what cars I've got. I haven't run an offline. I've been so wanting to do like a one-off offline thing, but I don't have any type of recording software anymore. I believe I got rid of my Fraps. Plus, Fraps take so effing long to freaking
All right, TJ, if you're able to hear this, I don't. Excuse me. I don't have a problem with you painting your own truck. That's perfectly fine. Um, I don't know how you would send it to me. I don't know if you want to send it to Diego and then Diego send it to me because I know that Diego and I are able to message each other on Discord. I don't know if you're part of the Discord. If you want to be part of the Discord, check down the description of this video. I've got the link down there. You could join the Discord there. Um, the only thing that I would probably ask is when you make the truck, when you finish it up, remove the contigs, and then I'll put the custom Coors Light Truck Series contigs on there. You can either do that, or I'll just put the Coors Light thing over it. Because some people send me it with the contigs, and I just replace the Camping World contig with the Coors Light Truck Series contig. That's the only thing I change on there. So,
Hey,
either or.
could you do me a huge favor?
Maybe.
Does the Monster Energy Cup Series mod that you have, does that come with
You're breaking up.
the Monster Energy Cup Series mod? 2018, or did it?
Is it 2018 or 2017?
Whatever, whichever one. With the Monster Energy Cup Series mod,
It's 2018.
did it come with just templates, or did it come with an actual 2018 card set?
It came with a huge car set from what I remember, because I know there were a number of people that were working on it. I know Cosman was working on it. I think Steve Rado was a part of it. There were a lot of them that were actually working on the car set. It was like a combination of different Enter 2003 groups that were working on it. And, oh, there was like, I don't know, 50, 55, 60 different cars in there because they had not only like the primary cars but also alternate schemes and whatnot.
Could you send
It
it
was
to
it
me?
was basically a lot of the 2018 schemes from the actual Monster Energy Cup series.
Could you send me the link to download it?
I can try. I think. What's the site called? Uh,
I'd like to put that into my game and run a
Flashing Gun, that's what it was.
couple of test offline races.
Is the Budweiser All Pro Series coming back?
If I ever have the time to record it.
Hey, there's Joshua.
Oh, what's up?
Turn your camera off,
Let's
bud.
go.
Yeah, I see that. Hold on a sec.
All right, Michael, I'm shooting you this. This is the page that's got everything on it for the mod.
All right, that should be good.
It's got the CTS Physics 1, the Cup Physics 1. It's got the templates, all that stuff.
CTS update, cup update, basic templates. I'm guessing I want.
Oh, hello from Charles' phone. Hi, Charles. TJ, the mod is the CWS 2015 mod.
Guessing I want the MENS whatever 2018 card set cup physics, right?
Probably. Yep.
Okay.
I think this is the first time in 3 seasons that my Cup series is actually going to run with Cup Physics.
That would be great because then all the super speedway races will be like super speedway races and not like non-restrictor plate races.
I mean, the last 3 seasons of Hershey's Cup, I've run with CTS Physics. The big reason why I've done that, though, is because of the CTS fall-off, so you have more chance of green flag pit stops in the races. But I decided to go with Cup Physics this time. Oh, and Kev's on a phone, too. So many phone people! Okay, let me get the schedule up here. And we'll start working on this. Now, just be aware, people that are watching on the stream. Well, actually, hold on. I might actually be able to do this. I was going to say, you guys, I'm going to want to keep an eye on the chat, but at the same time, have the notepad up. And I didn't want it to disappear on you guys. Okay, I think this is going to work. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I'm able to see the chat, I think. Wait. Okay. Yep, I can see the chat. All right. Share screens. Okay, so like I said yesterday, there are some tracks that are definitely mainstays on the schedule. And so a couple of slots have already been filled in. Here we go. Let's put
Basically,
this.
basically what's been filled in is all the checks that all the series go to at the same time.
Yep. What's been filled in is going to stay there. So, like I said to Michael, we're going to just do the Trucks, Pizza Hut, and Hershey's. And we may not get the whole schedule done today. I mean, there's probably going to be some debating and whatnot going on. But,
I think I already have a suggestion.
Okay, but like I was saying, we're not whatever that fourth series is going to be. Those 10 races that hasn't been decided yet, so we're not going to worry on that schedule right now.
I have a suggestion.
That's right, Kev. Hillside's not the finale, but it's the regular season finale.
So, for race 12, the entire series, 8, 10, 12 right there.
Yep, row 12 there.
Yeah, that should be a second Daytona race.
Now, do you think we should go to a second Daytona race? Because the schedule was kind of okay with only one Talladega race last year.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. But
here's the thing: we got 15 regular season races for Hershey's Cup. Do we want to have 3 super speedway races?
That's a good point.
All right, Charles just said Auto Club for 12, 16, 19. So row 19 for all 3 series.
Yeah, I could work with that. It depends on what you want for your season finale, though.
Well, that's the thing. See, I was saying this yesterday. The Auto Club, it's a good track. It can hold them 5 wide. It's good racing. But more often than not, the 4 playoff contenders for each series are all broken up. There's not really a whole big points battle that's gone on the last couple of years. So I'd like to find a track that can actually have that kind of racing, where there's actually going to be a points battle for the championship. And Auto Club just hasn't really delivered on that. So, all right, so Auto Club, with where it's situated, would end up being an elimination race for trucks, an elimination race for Pizza Hut X, and it would be the first race of the second round for Hershey's Cup. I think that works pretty good.
I think the first... This may be a little biased, I guess, compared to the real schedule, but I think the first playoff race for each series should be Las Vegas.
Huh. Trying to remember Las Vegas, how good the racing was there. It wasn't bad. I mean, I do know for certain that Chicagoland's kind of been a wreck fest for the last 2 years. All right, I can roll with Vegas there.
Well, being a wreckfest is not exactly a bad thing. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad thing, but when you consider the fact it's just starting off the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of people get mad.
Well, I'm not saying that it has to start the playoffs, but I'm just saying, just removing it altogether because it's a wreckfest, man, it's not a bad thing.
I have so many mods in my game. Should I get rid of
I know that whole... What? Like what?
Should I get rid of the CWS 2014 mod from my game?
Maybe.
I have 2015.
21st race of Hershey should be Talladega. Okay, that would put Talladega as an elimination race at the end of round 2. And that would move it 1 to 2 slots up, opposed to last year's schedule.
I know it's probably too soon, but I'll ask anyway. Oh,
go ahead.
No, you do. You okay? So I know it's probably a little too early to ask, but how did trying to get the updated Phoenix go? I know it might be too early to ask that.
I did actually spend a little bit of yesterday afternoon testing it. Gardner sent me the track. The track works pretty good. The only thing I've got to work on is them going through the, quotes, front straightaway dogleg area. on the start. On the start, they want to take it 4 wide, and they don't exactly bunch up correctly going into turn 1. But other than that, the racing's actually pretty good. So I think that it is possible that that track can have a good race and could very easily fit on the schedule.
Oh, that sounds good then. Do you think it would be worthy for a playoff race, or maybe not yet?
That's a good question. I don't know about that yet. I think it's going to depend on whether I can adjust the INI. If it's a good track in terms of passing and whatnot, if I can edit the INI, then maybe it could be. But I got to do more testing on it.
All right.
Doubleheader at Talladega. Okay, what do you guys mean by a doubleheader at Talladega?
They want a doubleheader at Talladega. That's what they mean, Seth.
They meaning have race 20 and race 21? Oh, both Pizza Hut and Hershey's. I mean, if you guys want, whether we put it at race 20 or race 21, I could always take Pizza Hut X Series race 17 and move it up into the 20 slot there. So that way it could still be a doubleheader. I kind of think I still want Homestead to be an elimination race because that was maybe one of the best elimination race weekends last year. But I don't know if I want it to be as far down as row 24 or maybe have it up completing round 2 at row 21. All right,
I like how they only have. I do like how they only have in this mod one Jamie McMurray scheme.
It's the good wrench, or not good wrench, gear wrench.
Yep.
Good wrench. Wow.
So then why? Well, okay, but why do you have two discount tire schemes?
I don't know. Ask Brad.
There's our Daytona 500. Oh, there's Cosman. Oh. Ooh, an old Terry Labonte car. That's cool.
All right, so yesterday I posed the question about, Thornton staying on the schedule, but do we want another endurance type race on the schedule like Baja Rally last year? There's open roads. There's the Blacklands. There's Mount Rushmore Scenic Park.
I was honestly thinking open roads. I like that race when Dylan Young does it on his channel. So I thought it might be good for our series.
Okay, we got Thornton in the second half of the regular season. I don't really know if we would want... Personally, didn't care for Baja Rally. I don't know if we'd want an endurance race during the playoffs. So we probably would have to slot it somewhere up here in the first half of the regular season.
I don't think it would be a bad idea maybe at race 9. Oh, wait.
Race 9, Charlotte, Coke 600.
No, because I'm looking at the Pizza Hut X Series in the middle.
Oh.
So it could be like race 8, 10, 12 maybe? If you want to do all 3 series?
I don't know if I would do all 3 series. If we're going to do it, it would probably just be one particular series. You brought up a point there, though. Maybe since Thornton's on the Hershey schedule, we put open roads on the Pizza Hut schedule.
I like that.
That way each series has like an endurance race.
I like that.
That's not a bad idea.
So we could end up putting it anywhere in the regular season for Pizza Hut X then, either before or after the All-Star race weekend. Do we want to have it like either race 9 or race 10? So it's like either just before or just after Thornton?
I think race 10 might be a good slot, but now you have to put something in between that.
Right. All right, hold on. I gotta. It's probably you guys probably aren't gonna be able to see the screen. Hold on. Ah. Okay. All right, so we'll put it in at race 10. I actually don't think that's a track I've got. I got to get that from Dylan Young. I used to have it before my hard drive got wiped out. Okay. Now, I just had somebody say Eldora. The only problem with Eldora is it doesn't hold 42 cars. I think the most Eldora holds is
Why don't you
39.
why don't you just do Eldor for the truck series then?
It's still 42 cars.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I thought you didn't have enough. I thought you forgot you're running 42.
Yeah, I run
It's
42.
across the
This
board.
isn't real NASCAR, Michael. Come on now.
Get-
Let me
get
see.
the facts correct.
Eldora. Let me look at the Eldora that I use and see what the track
Yeah,
holds.
but you used to run heat races. Do you not want to run heat races anymore?
Not really, because then it really is like a huge gap in the points. Yeah, the most the Eldora can hold is 30 cars. I mean, one track that I do know for certain that is going to be in there for a dirt track is Bristol Dirt, because they came out with a new version that holds 42 cars. And possibly Springfield. Race 12 of Hershey's Cup.
Oh, I have
Okay,
Bristol.
so under Thornton, we got a suggestion of Arizona, Kansas, or Kentucky.
Ooh.
Let me see
I
where
don't think it.
these tracks were on the schedule last year. Let's see. For Hershey's Cup last year, Kansas was race number 10. Kentucky was race 28 during the playoffs, and Arizona was race 17 after the All-Star break.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I know we got Atlanta as race 5, and that's a 1.5 mile track. Though I'm trying to think if we could space it out a little bit.
Yeah, I was
also
thinking
trying to
maybe
think.
for race 13 of the trucks, do you think maybe we could put Le Mans for our endurance race?
That would be interesting to see.
That would be.
For race 13, okay, that would be during the playoffs.
For what? What did
For
they say?
if
For trucks,
Lamar
race
was the-
13. It'd be
I would
the
like it though. A road course in the Chase. A road course in the Chase, especially for trucks, that's not like Canadian Tire or whatever.
That's not a bad thing because I know in real life with the trucks they do go to Mosport before they start their playoffs.
and I can't run my sport, so Le Mans
What?
fine with me.
What about Road America for the Pizza Hut X?
And before death, I'm joking. Without
Try to remember. I don't think I've run Road America, so I don't know what the I would do there.
Yeah.
Well, we've already got open roads
So you only
as
want-
race 10.
You only want one road course per series then?
Well, no, that would be the endurance races there. Le Mans for trucks, open roads for Pizza Hut, and Thornton for Hershey's. But I mean, obviously, we could throw
Oh, I got it.
Sonoma, Watkins
I
Glen.
got
I
that.
do know one track that's going to be on the schedule, and I think it's just going to be for Hershey's Cup, and that's going to be Lime Rock, and then possibly Champs Elysees.
I've got an idea if you're willing to try it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're willing to do it in trucks because Le Mans is the third to last race of the season. But maybe for Pizza Hut X and Hershey's, the second to last race of the season could be a curveball and be at Watkins Glen.
That would actually be kind of cool.
That'd be an elimination race, though.
Yeah, throw a curveball.
I mean, do you really want an elimination race at a road course?
I don't know about that.
I mean, think about it. Watkins Glen, if you can get the fuel strategy right, can produce some decent racing with the fuel strategy and everything. There's
True.
Yeah, but
good
it's
fuel
usually if you
mileage.
stay up front, then you're staying up front at a road course, though.
Yeah.
Not
exactly.
necessarily.
If you're up front, you're up there for good. Depending.
I
on
mean, if you look back at the, I don't right off the top of my head remember about Hershey's Cup, Michael would because his driver won. But for Pizza Hut X, I remember Joshua Osborne was up in the top 3 the whole race.
All right, well, then how about the second to last race of the regular season?
That would make more sense.
That would actually, I would agree.
That's good.
Actually, I'm almost wondering, what about okay, wait, never mind. I was just gonna well, hold on. That.
Is there a track out there that's the Charlotte Roval?
No, not yet.
Hold on. Let me just alliterate that. There is, but it's the incorrect version, though.
They actually made a track for it though?
They have it out there, yes, but it's terribly wrong.
Oh. I didn't know anybody had actually put a version out there yet.
I know exactly where to get it if I need it.
Season finale of Hershey's Cup Series, Walmart parking lot. Anyway.
In a Walmart parking lot.
That'd be great. Welcome to the finale at the Walmart parking lot. Whoops. I'm sorry.
So Watkins Glen. Okay, here's a thought. Here's a thought for week 14. Have Watkins Glen for trucks and Hershey's, and then put Champs Elysees as the road course for
Yeah, I like that.
X.
I like that.
Okay. That's
All right, so race 12. Let's see, we got Charlotte, mile and a half. Probably, well, no, I don't know. Would Dover fit better before the All-Star race or after the All-Star race? I think we usually run it before the All-Star race.
referring to.
Dover.
I think it's normally before, I think. Yeah, it's before the All-Star break. If my memory serves me correctly. God, I'm getting old.
Aren't we all? The Kroger's parking lot presented by Kyle Matthews.
Oh my God, no! Just not.
Oh, Lord.
What can we do? Does somebody need to make a Kroger's parking lot track now?
Please, no.
I'm just.
I've run that track. That track is weird.
Yeah. Oh.
All right,
Okay.
I'm currently going to be testing the first race on NR with this mod.
You heard it here first, folks. Budweiser All Pro Series is coming back.
I don't know.
Yes, he does.
No, I don't.
Yes, he does.
I don't have anything
Confirmed.
to record.
Confirmed. Trending #1 on Twitter.
I don't even.
What do you
have
mean you
the
have
Bud-
nothing to record?
I don't even have the Budweiser All Pro Series pace car anymore. Not with this new mod.
Yeah, but what do you mean you don't have anything to record?
Like I don't have fraps or anything.
I got fraps. I could shoot that to
We
you.
can shoot that too, you.
Yeah, but it takes so long to render. I don't have.
What do
the
you
patience.
use?
A laptop.
No, I mean
No,
for
like that
software.
video editing software.
I don't know. Oh,
Use VideoPad. VideoPad's so easy.
I
It's
just
so-
use
hey,
regular Microsoft
Michael,
Windows
it's
or
so easy
Microsoft
to
Movie
change
Maker.
it, use it.
That's why it's so slow. Microsoft Movie Maker is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible, but I'm still well.
All right, fine. If you can shoot me everything I need, including the editing software, then maybe it'll come back.
Okay.
And by maybe he means yes.
Okay, we got some work to do now, son.
Please
Okay.
wipe out my hard drive so I can start fresh and make back up, transfer freaking NR 2003 onto a flash drive, which I have sitting next to me, just in case.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You'll probably need that. Good. Speaking of flash drives, my 32 gig one's almost out of space.
External or internal?
USB flash drive, Seth.
I've still got.
I'm patiently waiting for that external hard drive.
I've still got 350 gigabytes free on my terabyte external.
There's nothing wrong with that. Oh boy.
I've
Anyway,
literally got like 300 tracks for NR on the external drive.
so let's just say 300 tracks out of the allotted 128. Okay.
Okay, so we got Champs-Élysées, Watkins Glen. Now, for Champs-Élysées is Wheels of Fire, but I call it Champs-Élysées because I don't want to call it Wheels of Fire.
To the pit of misery. I'm not going to finish the rest of that.
We need a Dilly Dilly Super Speedway.
We do need a... Yeah, we do. Call it the...
No, Thornton should be named Dilly Dilly Speedway, and then the turn of death is the pit of misery.
Yes! Up to the pit of misery. Dilly Dilly. Whee! I'd rather
All right.
be the ones that fall off the pit of misery with Bud Light.
Yeah.
I would. I probably would.
Okay, so let's see. For race 2, now formerly it was Rockingham, UK, then it turned into Rio de Janeiro. The track is good, but there's not a whole lot of side-by-side racing there.
No.
It's usually a single file fest.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Second race at Pigs Creek Super Speedway.
Would you
That'd
really
be back-to-back Super Speedways, though. Daytona and Pigs Creek.
Oh, yeah,
It would.
happened.
What about if I can find it, Seth? What about Green? I'm trying to think how it was. There's a track out there that I know of that Colin Denton uses for his offline series. If I can find a link, I think Fitzy knows what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about the one where he held his All-Star race?
Yeah, that I was in.
That's more a super speedway race, though, isn't it? At least the speeds they were going were super speedway like.
Yeah. It depends on how high the AI strength is, though. That's always a common denominator.
Of course you did, Kev.
What did Kev say?
He liked Rio last season.
Kev, of course you did. Come on. Come on now. We got to think of something different.
All right, so Charles had suggested before for race 12, which would be the open roads weekend for Arizona, Kansas, or Kentucky. We could put Arizona as the trucks and Hershey's races.
That's fine. That would actually work.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm trying to think if I can get Phoenix to work, where would we want to put that? Probably more towards the, if I could get it to actually work good, Phoenix might not actually be a bad place for the second race of the season.
Yeah, that would be true. We would have to, you and I would have to seriously take a look at that Phoenix, though, that I sent you, Seth, because, yeah.
Well, I did some testing, and it's actually really good through turn 1 through turn 4. But they go 4 wide on the start on the dogleg front straightaway, and then they wreck going into turn 1.
Yeah, not a good idea.
But I figured out like the AI strength that it needs to be and everything for them to not hit the wall off of turn 2, and they actually have good racing.
You know what kind of track I'd actually like to see back, but I don't know. Did you ever run South Boston in the old Snickers Cup series?
I did. Yes, I did run South Boston.
Would that work for the trucks, actually?
The problem with South Boston is it's almost as if you're running a road course in the fact that there's very little passing, and if you do have a race where there is passing, it's a wreck fest.
Yeah.
South Boston, I'm pretty sure, was on the Which schedule was? I think I actually had it in a Hershey's Cup Series schedule at one point. I
You
don't remember
did.
which
You
season,
did at one point. Yes, I remember that.
but I remember it was a Wreckfest. And there's very little passing once they get single file.
What about Nazareth in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, Seth?
I've never used Nazareth, so I don't really know what that track is
John Moore
like.
made a couple of new versions out there on his website.
Why don't we make the? Hold on, let me see here real quick. Why don't we make the seventh or the seventh row all at Kentucky?
Which one?
Kentucky, the seventh row.
Seventh row all at Kentucky. So take Kentucky out of the playoffs and put it at the regular season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's definitely
that would prove to be interesting.
Right, now, two tracks that we got to figure out where we're going to put them would be the dirt tracks of Bristol Dirt and Springfield Mile.
That is true.
Move Bristol Dirt into the chase.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking that too.
That would be cool. See Bristol Dirt as in the playoffs. I would love to see that. Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice. A welcome change. Even though,
would we want it for all three
for
series?
those of...
Two or just one?
I do know heated things up a lot when it was.
I say if there's a spot to fit it for all three, then do it. If not, then do for Pizza Hut and Hershey's.
Ooh, so we're looking at. Ouch. So like race 15 for Pizza Hut X and race 17 for Cup then.
Yeah.
That's
because I don't think if we're gonna keep Vegas Auto Club Le Mans, Auto Club would be a good elimination place, but I don't really want Bristol Dirt or Le Mans as an elimination track.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point.
All right, so if we've got a dirt track in the chase, we probably should put Springfield up in the regular season.
Yeah, so Springfield would probably be.
See, is there a slot where?
Why don't we let Springfield Mile be the last race before the All-Star race weekend?
That's a good point. So all three could be there.
Okay. Then here's okay. Would we do that for all three series then?
We could.
Wait a minute. What if we moved?
Ah!
Move them up like this, and then we had Truck and Hershey at Springfield.
Yeah, that would work.
Let me see. So Pizza Hut X gets a weekend off before the All-Star weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be correct.
All right, I think, let's see. So
on a separate note, Martin Truex is dominating my Daytona 500 right now.
Of course he is.
And they're 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 behind him.
So let me take. You're using the Daytona BR track there, Michael. It looks like. It sounds like.
No, I'm using one of the new 2014 Daytona 500 or Daytona track.
I know the Daytona BR track also does that too.
Oh, Kyle, don't wreck William Byron. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
For those of you guys who have seen Pichu London series, do you think Velton's Arena might be a good idea?
Oh, don't bring that up, please.
I haven't seen that.
Taylor Superdome.
Taylor Swift Superdome isn't as great as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
They get single file, they can't pass because it's a highline track.
It's
We have another accident.
Uh-oh.
Another accent?
Another accident, but I don't think the caution is out though.
Oops.
Come on, Dave Hoots, what's wrong with you?
Nope, no caution, staying green. The 88 car and the 12 car wrecked off turn 2.
Michael, Charles just says, now we get to hear how much Michael has lost from his commentary.
I know. Oh, by the way, Charles, since you're watching, I just want to let you know, in this test race I'm running, Daniel Suarez was leading and dominating, but then under the first caution, something broke in his car and he had to come to pit road.
Rip.
But he's still in the race. He's still in the race.
I know. I'm just throwing it back here. I know at one point, Seth, you had Zen Joltison as a finale for Snickers, and I don't think that would be a good idea.
No, that's one track that I'm not bringing back because in order to have a race where they're actually going to try passing each other, like realistically, you have to remove the racing line. When you remove the racing line, they run the apron and then they go up the track and wreck.
Yeah. Almost as bad as like it was with M&M Super Speedway at one point.
Okay, let me see. What other tracks were on the schedule here?
Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson turned Bowman into Ryan Blaney.
Smooth move, Kyle Larson. Not.
Okay, let's see. Some other tracks that we don't have on here. Oh, we got to find a place for Darlington.
Yeah, that's throwback.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Hold on real quick.
It would be nice.
Oh, wait. What about weekend number 10?
Weekend 10.
For all three of them.
All three? I'm not putting throwback schemes for all three series.
Okay,
Are
fine.
you nuts?
Fine, then how about 13 for it's just Xfinity and Cup?
Fair
13.
enough.
Okay. I'm not promising that we're going to run throwbacks for Pizza Hut either, but... Darlington!
And I'm going to say this here now. It's going to be confirmed. If somebody can do it for me, though, Seth, it'll be confirmed that I'll be running a Hooters number 7. Throwing that now.
Aha.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Darlington.
First throwback confirmed. You heard
the rated R Darlington.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Steven, we're not going to stunt track.
No, the final.
Not only for the fact the cars wouldn't survive.
Run a figure 8 track.
No,
my track, my thing would die.
No, Seth, no. The final race of the season goes to stunt track, so whoever's left wins the championship.
Believe me, if I could, I would definitely have one of the races be at Raleigh Raceway Park.
Hey, Seth, that would be a great idea. Find out. Well, if we don't have all the winners, why not we do what we did in season 10 and go to Raleigh? And
well, see, yeah, that's what.
And no.
I honestly thought about doing that for Hershey's Cup. I honestly thought about in Hershey's Cup, but the fact we had the tie for the final spot, and so there were 17 playoff drivers, I thought, no, we're not going to do that. But I honestly thought about having like a last chance qualifier to get into the playoffs at Raleigh.
Yeah, and then before a car goes flying into your camera view again.
It would be Joshua Michaels, of course.
But he's retired, isn't he?
Yes.
So I would probably be the one flying up into your camera view this time.
How many cars can Raleigh even hold? Raleigh holds 29.
Last chance qualifier for the win. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Brendan Gaughan moving up into the top 5.
Brendan Gaughan?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh shoot. Kev just gave me an idea.
What did he do?
What if the fourth series was Stadium Super Trucks?
The Blame Shelley Insurance Super Truck Series. By the way, Seth, I'm just throwing this out here.
Why are we running modifieds or something?
Hold on here. Seth, did Dylan say that I was going to sign him up for the IndyCar Series tonight?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. That's all good.
Because if I put 2 down, that's 1 for Dylan and 1 for me, okay?
Yep, he already notified me of it.
Wow, we've got a couple of tandems now here.
Okay, Sanford says a short track for race 7 of trucks when Cup is at Thornton.
Oh.
Yeah, put Bristol Dirt there for the trucks.
Well, we've already got Bristol Dirt. Oh, well,
we actually could.
Yeah, we could, because Bristol Dirt's over in Pizza Hut and Hershey's later on.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Good point. Good point. Very good point.
That would be the second dirt track for the trucks.
Oh, new leader in the Daytona 500. It's Kevin Harvick.
Okay.
And they're approaching the 19.
So let me throw out a couple of the tracks that we ran in the playoffs last year, so we could try and see if we could fill in some playoffs races down on the Hershey side. Chicagoland, Indianapolis, Oswego, Lime Rock's definitely going to be in there. Madrid, Michigan, Talladega, which is already in there. Homestead,
you did
Miami.
Armory Digital also. Wait. Whoops, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong season. I'm in the first season.
Oh, I was gonna say that wasn't for a long time.
Yeah, TBT. Whew.
So let's see. Lime Rock, I don't really want it to be an elimination race, so we'll put Lime Rock like the first race of the third round.
Oh, okay. I want to let's move. Once you do that, let's move on to the actual season finale. Where are we going to actually have the season finale at?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Homestead had good finishes, but it's only a 2-lane track.
As long as both lanes work, I think it'd be a decent race.
Both lines did work. High side and low side were able to kind of even each other out.
All you gotta do is ask McCurry. I know. Remember the Homestead he used that one year?
No.
It had the transition, but it was also a good long race that we did.
What is Kern County Park?
Kern? Isn't that a short track out in Bakersfield, California?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
I think that's what. Yeah, it is a short track out of Bakersfield. That's Kevin Harvick's home track, and that's where the K&N race at.
See what was Michigan a rec fest or not?
Michigan, depending on how you have it set.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see, we had 2 cautions, 7 lead changes among 5 drivers.
Oof.
And that was a 60-lap race.
Probably
basically dominated by 2 cars.
Most of those lead changes probably came from pit stops.
Probably.
New leader, Denny Hamlin.
So there wasn't a whole lot of passing there. Let me check and see if Chicagoland was a wreck fest. I think it was.
Yeah, it probably was.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
42?
What?
Everyone finished on the lead lap. All 42 cars were still running, but the question is, was there passing? 11 lead changes among 5 drivers.
Something happened to that 42 machine of Kyle Larson. He's down on the apron.
Yeah, his rear window didn't pass inspection. What a shame.
L1 penalty
he's
for
coming
42.
He's coming to pit road for some odd reason here in the Daytona 500.
No, Michael, the rear window got bent down. Penalty for the 42, please, and thank you. No, the BS penalty, but still, that's another story for
we have another accident. Joey Logano and Eric Jones. Does this bring up the caution? No, the caution is still not out.
Boston. 1 mile track. Haven't had to make too many edits for it, and the tire wear becomes a factor. Huh.
Boston would be actually kind of cool to see.
Oh yeah, are we going to go back to Infineon this season?
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know.
Truex has wrecked at the start here on the straightaway, and
if we do go back to Infineon, we can't have the fuel thing like it was before.
Now the caution is out.
They were running out after like 3 laps or whatever.
Yeah. And if we do go to Infineon or whatever other road course, it would probably have to be up in the first half of the season because we've got Thornton, Watkins Glen in the second half, and we got Lime Rock down in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't mind it before Atlanta, maybe.
Race 4. The question is there a better track out there than Sonoma?
Riverside. What about trying to download an old Riverside?
That would actually be kind of cool to see. Throw it back to Riverside.
Only problem with Riverside is, from what I remember, that one area, that really tight, almost 180-degree turn, you can't really get the AI to go through there without wrecking.
Hmm.
You look and see what road courses I've got. I mean, maybe there's like an international road course. But yeah, we might be able to slot a road course in there at some point. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the stream off here. But we got a good start here on the schedule. We'll just have to figure out these other slots here. But anyway, thank you, Johnny, Michael, Josh, for joining me verbally here, helping me do the schedule. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for helping with the schedule. Possibly we'll continue this tomorrow. I'm not sure. But regardless, we'll see you guys for whatever the next episode of the Hot Stove Talk Show is. And we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
See ya.